Welcome back. Today I'm going to do a couple of sessions of Puzzle Rush on chess.com because a chess streamer that has a much higher chess rating than I do says that actually should help with my pattern recognition. I think it's been helping, but I don't know for sure. I've done several of these over the past couple of months. I'm going to start with the 3-minute version, and depending on how well that I do, I'll do the 5-minute version. If you're not familiar with my channel, I'm not a titled player or a chess coach. I'm just a random person trying to get better at chess. And maybe following along will help you get better as well. Or if you're already as good as I am at chess or better, feel free to drop me some hints. I always appreciate that. Looks like it's all showing up on the screen there. I'm just going to click play and go. We should start with some relatively easy puzzles, although this one doesn't look incredibly easy. What's the situation here? Should I attack the rook? I have no idea. Yeah, this one's not as easy as they normally are. Wow, I failed the very first one that was rated 166. How about that? This one looks like a checkmate. Yeah, usually they're really easy to begin with, like those. Those two are really easy back rank checkmates. This one also looks like that. And my bishop was guarding the getaway square over there. This is a checkmate here. I'm still reeling from missing that first one. I have no idea what I should have done in the first one, but it's possible, that I'll figure it out. Should I check or take the pawn? I'm going to check first and then take the pawn. Oh, they had one more move, and then I would mate them with my other rook. This is checkmate. And here I think I need to get the knight out of my way so I can checkmate there, but I'm not sure exactly where to put the knight. Should I start with a check? I don't know. Oh, I guess so. And then this is still checkmate down here with the queen. Here I have a check there, and then a check here, and then checkmate here, looks like. Okay. This one, I have a check here on f7. Nothing's protecting that square, and in here the rook has to take me, and I'll have a mate. Okay. Oh, this is the smothered mate, I think. Yeah, I think that's checkmate because there's only one getaway square and the knight covered it too. This one looks like, yeah, same as the other pattern there. You just have to drive the king back. This one's a checkmate here, I think. Okay. Oh, we got a little bit harder one here. I'm not sure what to do. This is very similar to one I had the other day, but I don't remember. I think, let's see. I take the bishop first, and then they take back, and then I take their bishop, then we come out even. So I think I take the knight first. Oh, it was the knight first. And I guess I go ahead and take the bishop and then their bishop. Wow, and I left my king open, and that's supposed to be better for me. Okay. Well, this is check. Oop, it just stopped there. I don't think that was mate, but maybe it was. I'm playing with the black pieces here. Should I just take this rook? Looks like I should just take the rook, but I don't know. Oh, they took my rook. And, okay, that one was very odd. Here I have a check. Can they block it? Oh, I think they could block it with their knight, but they didn't. They chose not to. I can check there, but they have a lot of options. I can also check here, and then they can take, so I don't know. Or should I fork the rooks? Should I? Oh, it was forking the rooks. Oh, and they checked me, so I have to get out of check. Okay. Yeah, some of these are really odd today. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, I should check with the bishop probably. Oh, and then with the bishop again. Okay. Oh, and I ran out of time. Okay, well, we're going to take a look at that first one. This is actually better than the last 2 times I did the 3-minute version. Oh, and it says it's my 3rd best of all time. Well, that's not bad. What in the world was the answer to this first puzzle? Oh, it gives me the themes before I look at it. Bishop pair, pin, and trapped piece. Okay. Well, let's look for a trapped piece then. Well, now that I know it's about a trapped piece, I'm going to guess it's this bishop. I'm going to guess I push this pawn, and the bishop has nowhere to go because its own pieces are in the way there, so it could take with that b pawn there, but I would take back protected by the bishop. The bishop would be protecting both of those pawns. So I'm going to guess that's what it is. Yeah, see, I never would have guessed that unless I saw the theme here. I don't think so. But anyway, that happens sometimes. Sometimes the very first puzzle is not an easy checkmate on the back rank. All right, well, I'm going to click New Rush and change this to 5 minutes, and then I'll do my best on the 5-minute version. Play. Yeah, see, this one's going to be an easy back rank checkmate, I'm pretty sure. Right here, they're just going to have to block with their rook. Yeah, see, that's the way the first one usually is, and then they did it again. Then, oh, that's checkmate because the knight guards that square. Took me a second to see it. Well, this one's really easy as well. And this one is the same thing. Lots of back rank checkmates. This one is because the knight guards the getaway square. This is a checkmate in the corner because the knight guards the other getaway square. This one goes here. Oop. Wait, I thought they could move over one. Maybe not. Where's their king? Their king is way over here for some reason. Is this checkmate? I think that it is. I guess so. And here I'll check this way and then force their rook to take, so I will take there. Oh, this one is checkmate. I think that was checkmate with the knight. Well, I can move over one and check. Or I should just check with the bishop. Okay, maybe that was mate, maybe not. I think we have a mate here. After they take, I'll take with my rook, and then my other rook was guarding the area there. Let's see. I'm playing with the black pieces. When their king is here, should I check? Or should I push the pawn? I don't know. I'm going to check. Oh, that wasn't it. I must have been pushing the pawn. Or maybe something else. I have no idea. Oh, their queen is guarding that square. Oh, should I check here then? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I almost made the wrong move on that one too. That's not checkmate because of their queen, but what about taking this pawn? Oh, I think they had to block with the queen, and then I would have taken it. This is a check, which drives them into the corner, but then what? I have no idea. They did go in the corner. Well, now I can protect my bishop here. Should I move my king over? Oh, I did move my king over. And then checkmate? Wow, why didn't they move the pawn so they could get out of that? That would have seemed like a really great plan. Oh, goodness. I'm playing with the white pieces. Oh, well, that's easy. Checkmate. Okay, for a second, I thought I was playing with the black pieces. Okay, this is a check. Okay, I think they could have gotten out of that. And, oh, I have no idea. I have no idea what this one is. Not seeing anything. Okay, yeah, I had no idea what that one was, and I couldn't even see anything close to it. Well, I can fork those two pieces, and that was not it either. Wow, I got even less on the 5-minute version than I did on the 3-minute version. Well, let's take a look at the 3 that I got wrong and figure out what the answer was. Okay, on this one, my guess is I should have advanced the pawn, since checking here or here was not the answer. It was not advancing the pawn, so it was something else. Was it checking with the pawn, which is protected by the knight? Oh, it was checking with the pawn. And then is this isn't checkmate. No, well, then it wasn't that then. Okay. Sorry, I'm just guessing. I have no idea what to do. Check here? Nope. Check here? Nope. Take the rook? Let's restart that one. Sorry, this is completely... oh, I see it now. Also, because I just saw the theme of the puzzle was fork double attack. Okay, then that makes it simple. Because this is a check, so they have to move something with their king, and then I get that. But then they're going to check me. I'm guessing. Am I winning here just because I have an extra piece? I also have a passed pawn. I guess. They're going to check, and I'm just going to get out of check. Okay. Wow. That's pretty tough for an 800 rated puzzle. And this next one that I missed was 1100. In this one, the king moved up. I don't even remember what I did because nothing makes sense to me. I think I checked, but I think my only checks are the rook down here or the knight up to g5. So it's probably not a check. What about captures? The knight, I guess the knight could capture that pawn, but that's it. I probably should have been paying more attention to this pawn down here because it looks like my opponent is about to pin this rook to my king. So should I have taken this pawn? No, probably not. If I take that pawn, they check here, right? And then I have to come down and then they win that rook. So it's probably not that. They also are about to take this pawn for free. I only have 2 checks and we looked at both of those. I don't think either one of those is good. Wait, if they come over, I could check them again, but then they take the knight and then I'm out of checks. Okay. If I check here, which I think that's the one I did and it was wrong, but I'm pretty sure they could just take it or move out of check. See, if they take it, then I could take here, but then they advance this rook and I take it and they queen, or I don't take it and they take mine and then they queen. So I can't advance any of those pawns. I can advance this pawn or this one. My A pawn or my rear E pawn either one of those can go forward. But what would be the point of moving my A pawn? It doesn't make any sense. The only thing that moving my E pawn would accomplish is that they could take it and then they would have another passed pawn. I have a king move, but that also doesn't make sense. Oh, I can advance the H pawn. I almost forgot about that. Oh, is that it? Nope. Okay. Well, that's all the pieces I have, isn't it? Sorry, I don't have any more pieces. Okay, I'm going to click the hint here. It was moving the C rook over to the G file, and then they would do that so I could take it. What? All right, well, I thought about that for quite some time here, sitting in my comfortable chair, but I'm going to have to click the analysis board. I have no idea why moving this rook over here would make them move their rook over. Oh, is it because I'm threatening mate? It says it's mate in 3, and the opponent only had one legal move here. Really? And they made that one legal move. So it's still mate in 3, but only if I bring this over. It's because my knight's cutting off that square and their pawn's in the way and their king can't get out. And that's checkmate. If they play anything else, like if they promote right now, which they might do, yeah, okay, mate in 1. Okay. So going back to the beginning of the puzzle, when the opponent moves here, I guess what I had to recognize was that those 3 squares are cut off by my rook and the corner's cut off by my knight, and their pawn is in the way of their other possible move by their king. So bringing my other rook over threatens checkmate on g7. Okay. And it was their best move to go here because that delays mate the longest. So I'm going to take that. Now they have a bunch of different moves. And the reason the puzzle didn't continue is because whoever designed the puzzle system chose not to advance a puzzle if there's 2 possible moves on the next one, 2 or more. And here, the opponent has all kind of moves, but I'm pretty sure anybody I played would promote here. And I have 2 possible moves that are checkmate. One is rook to g7. It just says rook to g7. Oh, I can't move this one. It would have to be this rook to g7 or this rook to h8. Either way would be mate. But, a puzzle system is smart enough. It could handle that if we had chosen to build them that way. Actually, no, I don't know that, anybody I have played would have promoted here because I could have just taken the queen. But if I did that, then they would have taken my rook. So I probably wouldn't do that. Okay, so if they just played f4, then I have a bunch of mates in 1s. But again, they can program the puzzle to accept multiple mates in 1s. They just chose not to. Okay, well, I had no idea that that one was going for mate, and that's what threw me off. There was one other one, 1162. I don't remember what I played. Oh, and this one, I think I went for the fork, didn't I? I think the problem with that is that they can take my rook, and when I take back, which I have to because it's check, then they can move the queen, and the fork doesn't do any good. So I think I have to take the rook first, and then fork them. And then take their rook for the knight. Okay. Then they're going to take back. And am I winning? So I figured out the puzzle, but how am I winning? It says black has a slight edge until they put their rook there. I'm up almost +4 if I take it. Their best move, obviously, to take back. I play knight to e6. Looks like it doesn't matter where they put their queen as long as they put it someplace that, can defend the rook, which they did in the puzzle. And then I take, and then sorry, I clicked next, but obviously there was no more moves in the puzzle. But yeah, it's their best move to take. Now, how am I up +4 is my question. I've got an extra pawn, but it's doubled. Oh, but this pawn's hanging. And that's, okay, see, the puzzle should have gone on, so I would see why I'm winning. And their best move is queen to c8, which I guess attacks this pawn, but doesn't defend that one or that one. Is there a place where they can defend one or both of those pawns? Oh, c8 does defend the a pawn. Okay. f5 defends the e pawn, which isn't under attack. They're currently defending this pawn. Oh, and if they did play queen to c8, it's not my best move to take that pawn. Yeah, see, I would mess up here. I would take this. My best move is queen to d4. I can't remember the last time I won an endgame, if you can call this an endgame, where there's 2 queens and a bunch of pawns. So yeah, that's why that one didn't look like I was winning at all here at the end of this puzzle, because obviously they're going to take this. But yeah, I didn't see this, and I do have a sizable queenside majority, and I should be able to get a couple of those other pawns. Okay. Well, as you can see, sometimes, even the quote-unquote low-rated puzzles can surprise you. These certainly surprised me. I'm going to continue working on it. Not right now, because I only have so much time each day, but I'm going to come back to this in a few days. Let me know what you're doing to improve your chess game, and I'll see if that's something I can squeeze into my time schedule. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time.